Hi, everyone. Welcome. We are here with Anna here today. She's one of our clients that we've just had a victory with her case, and she's here to share a little bit of her testimony with everyone. So thank you, Anna, for spending your time so generously with us. I just want to first ask you to share a little bit about the background. Who is your installer? What was the nightmare that they put you in?
I had originally signed a contract with another installer before, and this installer came to my door, and this was about an hour later, and they said, we can beat what they have, let us help you. And so they talked me through that process, and I chose to go with them because everything looked great, everything sounded great, and I feel like that's what everybody wants to hear. They were giving me everything I wanted to hear, which I didn't know at the time. They ended up going out of business. I can't recall their name just because I went with both of them and I don't want to say the wrong one. When they went out of business, nothing worked, and I was stuck in trying to figure out what I needed to do and what next steps were.
What did being stuck in that situation make you feel?
I feel like it was a game to them, and something that I thought was going to originally help me. My light bill was really high, and it was only me and my boyfriend at the time living here, and I had like a $500 light bill. So I wanted something to help my situation, and everything sounded great. So I said, yes, let's put pen to paper, signed it. They started working, but it was like 3 months past, and I reached out and said, hey, this is already breaking the contract. Like, I kind of want to get out of this before anything's even done. And they expedited whatever process they went through and tried to, I guess, get a loop around and keep me on their list. At the time, I was already thinking like, oh my gosh, I need to find somebody to help me because I'm stuck. Felt like I was stuck. I mean, I wasn't the only one in my neighborhood. They came here first and they said, refer somebody and we'll give you I think it was like a $2,000 referral bonus or something. So I said, go to my neighbor. They just went from here. They went to my neighbor and they went to my neighbor and they got him to sign, and they never gave me that money. So I was like, okay, that's where I knew like, oh God, I'm in a situation. And so he's in the same boat. Mine are hooked up, but not running. Like, they're just sitting ducks on my roof. His work, but he can't get into the app. He can't call somebody. There's nothing he can do. So I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, it's rough. And my whole neighborhood is in the same boat with the same company.
What made you decide to hire Prevost Law Firm?
So I had been praying about it, like, please God, let me figure out a way to get out of this situation. And I believe I got like an index card or like a 5x7 card in the mail with the information. I said, you know what, let me call. And I randomly called on one day, and and y'all reached out back super quick and said, let's talk about your issue. And I told them everything. I had emails, I had texts, I had screenshots of everything because I knew I needed to save them. Just the communication back and forth was great. And I knew like this was God's work bringing me to you all. And if I wouldn't have, sometimes people think like, oh, this is a scam, let me not use it. And, it wasn't. It worked out great. So I'm very thankful.
Wonderful. We sued your solar lender for you. Your settlement agreement doesn't allow us or you to talk about the details of who your lender is, but tell me, how happy are you with the results?
Oh, I'm very, very happy. It wasn't a very long process, thank God, but the outcome was way more than I ever expected in the process. And just the communication back and forth was super great. Any question I had was answered quick. There are zero complaints. I have I wish I could tell the whole world, but I can't. But it's great. I hope, you all are able to help a lot of people. I mean, if I was able to say, yes, go with them, I would do it in a heartbeat.
So it's not just one person, it's not just our attorneys who help, but everybody from our legal assistants, our case management team, our receptionists, to people who do the research. I mean, it's a very extensive team. Is there anyone in particular you want to say thank you to, or just something in general that you'd like to say?
Honestly, everybody that was part of my case, everybody that was, messaging me back and forth. You made me feel very comfortable, and I'm very thankful because if you don't know, what you're doing, and you don't feel comfortable, it's going to be like, oh my God, this is staged or something. And it's not. Like, you were amazing, truly, from the bottom of my heart, every single one of you that's on this, because, like, I think his name is Neil. He was like super in constant contact, keeping me updated. I'm just super thankful at the, rapidness that this happened, and just the responsiveness to any question.
We have a great team. We have a purpose. We have a mission to help as many people as we possibly can get relief and really end the nightmares that they've been dealing with when it comes to solar. Like you said earlier, you would have never done it, So I'm glad we were able to help you. Hopefully we can help your neighbors as well. Have them call in, email us. We'll get them set up with a free consultation as well and see if we can help them. We don't take all cases, but if we can and we think that they have a strong case that we can help, we want to help as many people as possible. What would you say to someone who's thinking about hiring Prevost Law Firm to help them with their solar panel case?
I would say 1000% don't choose anybody else. I was seeking other companies, and some weren't taking cases, but like I said, this is God's work. You all are doing an amazing job, and these are cases that, you didn't do any wrong right. It's other people's fault, but you're fixing the problem, and it's great. It's amazing. So I would tell everybody, yes, go with you all. It's amazing. I'm very, very thankful.
Thank you, Anna. Anna, you've been amazing. The experience you shared today is going to help a lot of other people. It'll be invaluable to them. People who are considering hiring Prevost Law Firm, people who are needing relief and need representation, good representation. So I'm really excited for the results that we've gotten you. I can see that you are so excited with your results, and thank you again for spending your time with us today.